Hey, it's TV Tech HD, and today I'm going to be going over the LG Electronics 55UF6800. I left a link in the description below to get a great deal on this particular model, and you'd also read all of the user reviews and see exactly what other people are saying about it, so be sure to check that out. So I'm going to jump right into it. This TV has a 55-inch LED screen, and it's edge-lit, so the LEDs are positioned around the perimeter of the screen, and the light spreads behind the LCD panel. So it's also an IPS display, so this means you get much more realistic colors, and you also get those wide viewing angles, so no worries if you have to sit way off to the side of the TV, the colors will still look great. So considering the fact that this is a 4K TV and it has a 55-inch screen, there's some calculations going on here. I'm not going to get into the technical aspects, but simply put, the best viewing distance is 5.2 feet. So at this distance, you're going to see the most detail and get the most immersive experience with that 4K resolution. So that's not to say that it won't look amazing beyond 5.2 feet, but that's just the sweet spot that you're going to want to shoot for. So the native refresh rate on this model is 60 Hz, but it has true motion 120 Hz. So what this does is it uses frame interpolation to reduce motion blur. So this means that an artificial frame is going to be inserted, and this is great for sports. For other content, you could leave it disabled, but it's kind of a personal preference. So it's something that you're just going to want to try out with various content and see what you like with it and what you don't like with it. So this is a smart TV. It has that WebOS 2.0 interface, and this is where you're going to get access to all of your smart apps, YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, and tons of other apps. And it also has that magic remote as well, which I really like because it makes navigating the web a much better experience. You could point and click and control the cursor, and it also has a built-in keyboard and voice commands as well. So navigation is pretty easy. You can just sit back on your couch and browse away. So the design is definitely very sleek. It has that thin 2.2 inch profile, and as you can see, the bezel surrounding the screen is also extremely thin, and it will just make for a much more immersive experience. And you won't have that distracting border like you see with some models, which have that thick, glossy border. This particular model weighs 39.2 pounds without the stand and 39.9 pounds with the stand. And if you're planning on mounting it up on the wall, look for a mount that could fit Visa 300 by 300. And this means that the holes on the rear display are 300 millimeters across and 300 millimeters down. There's 3 HDMI ports, 1 RF in port, 1 component, 1 composite, 1 USB port, 1 Ethernet port, and an optical audio out port. So the biggest contributor to the picture quality is that 4K resolution. It has 4 times as many pixels as a 1080p resolution. You get 8,294,400 pixels on the screen. So picture quality is not an issue with this TV. You can get your face right up to the screen and it will still look extremely sharp and clear. When you're doing that with 1080p screens, you see some image distortion, some pixelation going on when you get in close. And there's also upscaling, so all of your non-4K content will be automatically upscaled to that 4K resolution. So this isn't as good as watching native 4K content, but it's definitely a big improvement. So to conclude, I really like what I'm seeing with this LG 55UF6800. It's just a great all-around 4K TV for the price. It has all of your smart TV functionality, and picture quality is just awesome with that 4K resolution. Be sure to check out the link in the description to get a great deal on this model. You can read all those user reviews and see what other people are experiencing with it. I hope you found this quick overview helpful.